Hi, welcome back to my channel, and yes, it's me. Looking a lot scarier than yesterday. A little bit spooky, a little bit Halloween, a little bit drag. That sums me up in a nutshell. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? No, I do not. So, today is the opposite of yesterday. I am Mare, this is Nightmare Bliss, and this is a nightmare look today. And I'm really excited. I'm in such a good mood, can you tell? Because this is my jam. This is what I love to do. This is my kind of makeup. When I got asked to do an anti-Valentine's Day look and tell horror stories and things about love, I was like, I'm in immediately, I'm in. Jamie Jamrazzi, and am I saying that right, Jamie? Is it Jamrozi or Jamrazzi? I don't know. I never asked how to pronounce it. Oh my God. And Real Lady Electrician and a bunch of people are doing this collab. I'm going to link everyone below. So make sure you check out everybody's links and all the anti-Valentine's Day makeup. And if you want to just listen to some great love gone wrong, love horror stories, things like that, then you want to go check everybody out in the links. But I am Mare. If you're new here, welcome. I don't always look like this. I sometimes look like this. I used to always look like this. I am an elder goth. I used to look like this all the time when I had time to look like this. But now, I am a retired makeup artist, esthetician, hairstylist, and nail tech, and I live on a mountain in the middle of nowhere, out in the country with chickens and ducks and turkeys and dogs and woods and gardens. And now I just do all this for YouTube because it's so much more fun than standing behind a chair in a salon and talking to one person at a time. I'd rather share this with all of you. So today, anti-Valentine's Day look and a love horror story. But before I get into that, I did get a card yesterday that I would be remiss if I did not say thank you to one of my favorite subs, Buffy. And this is so adorable. Hi, I'm the Valentine hamster. Mare, hope you have a fabulous day. Don't laugh. This is the way the Easter Bunny got started. Have a happy Valentine's Day. And then she put true story, Buffy XO heart. And Buffy is awesome. We all love Buffy Summers. Huge sub. Supports so many small creators. We love you, Buffy. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. And I am dedicating this anti-Valentine's Day to you because you're the only one who sent me a Valentine's Day card. So I'm going to dedicate this anti-Valentine's Day look to Buffy. And I know she's going to get a kick out of it. So today I did do most of my face because this was a lot. Just getting these piercings in. Yes, they are spikes. My husband hates when I have these on. He can't get near my mouth. That's the whole idea. It's funny. It's a joke. Get over it. Anti-Valentine's Day. Don't kiss me. Don't come near me. I have spikes sticking out of my face. And it's going to get worse. But that alone took a while, and doing all this took a while, and the eyebrows, and this is about 3 layers of lip stuff. On top, the multi-chrome you see is this Alien, aka now Unearthly Cosmetics, and this is called Black Hole, and I love it. It's kind of a multi-chrome liquid lip. It's just, and then I put a little bit of gloss over it, but everything that is on my face and everything I use today is going to be linked below. Always check my description box. It always has tons of information in it. And everything I'm wearing, it has links to things I like. It has all of my links to my Instagram, my Patreon, my Discord, which I'm having trouble with my Discord. I forgot my password and I absolutely can't get back into it. I've tried everything. I even contacted support. I might have to delete it and start all over, which really sucks. Anyway, that's a horror story. So I'm going to have to start that all over again, which is a pain in my butt. Luckily, I haven't been using it yet. But I always have lots of links below. I have a few little discount codes and things. I am an indie makeup supporter and lover. If you're into indie makeup, you are in the right place. Pretty much everything on my face is indie makeup. That's kind of my jam. That's what I love. And today, I want to mention this. This is I'm wearing I do have a couple other things on with it. But the crazy bright shade that you see is from the Bangin blush palette from Chaotic Cosmetics. Oh my God, look at these. Of course I'm wearing Heated, because Heated I thought would be perfect for an anti-Valentine's Day. Heated. So I do have this one on right here. These are really bright. They look bright, but these are, Pinch Me is really pretty though. I'm going to be using that. This is a perfect bronzer shade. For this look, I'm not doing bronzer. I'm going for Angry Goth Girl or Angry Emo Girl. I'm not sure. Angry something girl. Explode, Crash, Flustered. Guilty is a great summer shade. So this is a great little palette. AJ, who is out in Long Island, 28 years old, runs their own makeup company. And this is cruelty-free. This is recyclable. This is not, and good for 12 months, recyclable, cruelty-free. And small makeup creator, small, and has a brick and mortar store that I am going to do a road trip to this year. I want to meet AJ. I want to interview him. I want him to do my makeup. I want to have like a really fun time. We'll go on a Jeep road trip out to meet AJ and go to the Chaotic Cosmetics store. He also just started a skincare place where he's an esthetician too, so he's doing facials and all kinds of things and microdermabrasion, whatever, all that. So I want to go out there and get the whole works and do a review of, have him do my skincare and everything, have him do my makeup, and it's going to be a fun video this summer. I can't wait to do that. That is in the works. I have a lot of, believe it or not, it's been a couple of years since we could all go anywhere, right? But this year I'm going to be going on a couple of road trips and doing some creator trips out of state, away from home, which is really scary for me. If y'all know me, you know I'm a homebody, you know I'm a hermit, you know I love talking to a camera, but not so much with the crowds and the people, and I'm going to venture out of my comfort zone this year. So that's what I'm doing. And also, speaking of the East Coast, Collective Cosmetics. This is the palette I'm using today, and this is In My Mind's Eye eyeshadow palette. When I heard Valentine's Horror Stories, Anti-Valentine's, I thought, this color story. This is the palette for that. Isn't this beautiful? This is a really interesting company, another indie. Shh, I forgot to silence my phone. You know, I'm doing this as another unedited video, so this is going to be fun. I'm starting to do these makeup videos that are unedited, and I know they're longer, but I edit all this stuff out and it looks really smooth and fancy, and I want you to see the mess that I go through doing this sometimes. So yeah, we're going to do this palette today. Collective Cosmetics is 2 makeup artists. Now here's what's interesting. Also cruelty-free. I am a cruelty-free vegan. This is cruelty-free and vegan, which is important because there are reds in here, and these are safe vegan reds. So that is very important to note. It is right on the back. Recyclable container. This is good for 12 months. Let me tell you, when I'm done with these, I'm keeping this palette because it's so cool looking, and I'm probably going to press new shades into it. These are all handmade. This is not a big factory thing. This is handmade cosmetics right here. And they are gorgeous. They are really, really gorgeous. So Collective Cosmetics is 2 friends who are makeup artists. One is in New Jersey. The other one is in London. Or London? Wait, England. I'm not sure where in London. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the London half of Collective. Let me show you this picture right here. Joseph is the owner in the UK and Sarah is the owner in the US. And look at this cool photo of them. This is the Collective Cosmetics couple living in 2 different places. And it says, thank you so much for supporting our handmade brand. Your products were made one at a time meticulously just for you. We hope you enjoy your purchase. Look forward to your thoughts. Really great people, both makeup artists, started a brand. And how cool to do UK and USA. And it inspires me because I have a makeup creator, handmade makeup creator friend who made me a custom palette. And she is in the UK, and I always said I wish we could start a brand together, a very small brand where everything's handmade, and maybe that might happen someday. Just putting it out. Whew, it's out there in the universe. You never know. So let's get into this. I have some really fun Hell Bites. I've worn these before, but I got out the Hell Bites red lashes today. I also have spider lashes. Oh my God, these are going to be so fun. I've never done these, but I'm really excited to try them. I have a Chaotic cake liner and an OMFG liner cake, red and a black. I'm probably going to be using these, and I didn't get any water. Maybe I won't be using these. We'll see. I might have to take a break and do that off camera. So let's get into the eye look. I already have most of my face all done here. What I'm doing with the eye look, I don't know. I have no idea. I honestly don't know. I am going to grab some spray though, because we're going to be going pretty heavy with this. This is, again, this is not your everyday look. If you're here for everyday makeup, today is not the day. Maybe go back and watch yesterday. Today's not your day. I'm going to start, these don't have names, okay? I'm going to start with this number 3, this kind of a matte gray right here. And creasy, creasy. This is going to be pretty thick and pretty heavy because, again, this is going to be a little, oh wow, this goes on beautifully though. It's going to be a little bit more of an extreme look. Oh, I'm very impressed with this formula. Look at that. That just swiped on so smooth and so well. I did, the brush is a little bit damp. It's not super damp, but a little bit. Oh my god, this is like a dream. The formula is a dream. Oh yeah, I will say I've noticed the Collective, their formulas are a little bit drier than some of the formulas I use and some of the brands I use, but I actually like that. It gives you, if you're a makeup artist, you understand, it gives you a little more control. They look a little dry if you look in here, but I use some setting spray and then I can do what I want with them. And sometimes formulas are super creamy and they're a little weird to work with. And this is nice because I can do powdery, or I could do more, this is kind of like a painterly kind of thing I'm doing. Okay, so let's get into my Valentine's Day horror story. Now the thing is, I'm happy to say I don't have a really bad love horror story. I am very lucky that way, that I don't have anything really awful. Oh wow, look at this. Sorry, I'm just enjoying this. Nothing really awful that's happened to the point where I'm like, oh, this is horrible, I want to tell this story. My story time is about my best friend Jamie and something that happened to him way back in the early, oh my god, I love it, in the early 90s when we were roommates at the Wayne State campus. He was in medical school. I think it was one of his first years in medical school or his first year. Well, he happened to fall in love with a female musician. I'm not going to use real names or anything because that's just not nice. And I don't want to shame anybody or anything. You know, you never know why people do what they do. So no shame here. But he fell in love with this female musician. And it turned out, now Jamie was not a love guy. Not a lovey guy. He's, especially when he's younger, even now, a bit of a player, you know, a bit of a Lothario, if you will. I'm showing my age. Actually, I'm showing my, what's it called? My literary sense. I love this. Bit of a Lothario. And he played the field a lot. A lot. We put another 3. I'm going to use some of this burgundy right here. This is really cool looking. I'm really looking forward to trying this. So I fell in love with this girl, and it turned out she was moving to California. Now we were living in the city in Detroit, so, and back then we was po. He was in medical school. There were 3 of us living in an apartment on the Wayne State campus, and we were really poor. So it's not like he could go follow her out to California, or that was going to be an easy thing or anything to deal with. But he told me he loved her to the point where he was a guy who's like, you know, now he's in his 50s, never getting married, and he hasn't. He still hasn't. He's single, he's available, and he's a doctor, guys, and he's as weird as me. If you know any single females. No. Anyways, he's in his 50s. I'm turning this into like a dating app now. I just want my friend to be happy and not date psychos. So he was so in love with this girl, and she moved, and he was heartbroken, and he went visit her the first time, and I don't know why he thought they could do some kind of long distance thing, but he did. And how do you think that worked out? Well, he went out once and then pined for her a lot, saved up his money. Again, he did not come from money. He saved a lot of money to go to med school. He had scholarships because he's very, very intelligent. He was on the dean's list at Wayne State. Very, just probably one of the smartest people I know. Smartest people I know with medicine. Not the smartest person I know with love and life. With life, yeah. Love, no. I don't know. He got all the brains in the medical department, none of the brains in the love department. And how much are we loving this right now? I'm like in love with this eye look already. Oh my God, I love it. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but it's just so good. I patched out a little bit right here, but that's user error. That's not the formula. There we go. Ooh. So he saved his money. He goes out to California and he decides it's a good idea. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to fly out to California and surprise her and profess my eternal love and tell her that she's the one I want to be with. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm in love with her and she's the one I want and blah, 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 right? You can imagine. You can imagine. I'm going to use this red right down at the bottom right here. Oh, I should probably zoom in for you, shouldn't I? Although this is pretty scary. Do we really want to be this close to my face right now? Ooh, sorry. Sorry, don't keep small children and pets away from the screen right now. Oh, reminds me, I got a tooth story for you too. I'm going to the oral surgeon tomorrow. Remind me. Ooh, I got a lot of fallout and crackage in this red, but that's okay. I'm going to be panning this anyways. I know I love this palette. I'm going to pan it. So Jamie flies out, doesn't tell her that he's coming because he wants to make it a big romantic gesture, right? So he's like, oh, I'm going to make it a big romantic gesture. I'm just going to show up at her doorstep. So he gets there and she won't let him in. And he's like, what's going on? And she's not letting him in the door. And keep in mind, he doesn't have money. He doesn't have money to go stay at a hotel or do anything, go anywhere else. He didn't book a hotel. He just figured he's going to surprise her and show up there. So he goes out, shows up at her door to surprise her, and she won't let him in. And she's acting really strange, and he's like, this is really awkward, what's going on? And he can't figure it out. And he's like, something weird is happening here, and he's getting a weird feeling. There was another guy in the apartment. She had met someone new, didn't tell him, didn't tell Jamie, like, she met someone new. Awkward. So he's standing out in the hallway, nowhere to go, doesn't know what to do because he doesn't have a hotel room. She won't let him in, and she finally kind of confesses because he's standing there like, why can't I come in? What's going on? Her new roommate, as in AKA Lava, is in the apartment, and she can't let Jamie in because, awkwardness. And the guy, when I say Jamie came home heartbroken, he was messed up from that for years. He was really, he will say he wasn't, but he was. He's a tough guy. He's gonna be like, oh, it's fine, screw her, whatever. But no, he really thought she was the one. I felt so bad for him at the time. It was really hard on him. But I can't remember if he ended up, I think what ended up happening was a very awkward Sex in the City situation when Mr. Big comes and stays with Aiden and Carrie at the cabin, if you know the episode I'm talking about, where Jamie ended up like staying on the couch at her place that she lived in with her and her new boyfriend. And he was just, heartbreaking. That is a love horror story. If you can top that. And I think the thing that was so hard too is he was so, we were young. He was young, we were young. Oh, I'm doing some of this white right here. I'm just going to go right up here and just kind of blend this out a little bit at the top so I don't have such a harsh line. So he was really heartbroken. It was sad. It was really sad. And he didn't deserve that. I mean, she should have, you can say like she didn't know he was going to come out and do that and surprise her like that. But also to string somebody along, and in life and make him think that they're maybe still like dating long distance or something, and she already had another guy that moved in with her. I don't know her side of the story, so I can't judge it, but to me, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to my friend? What you doing to him? He didn't deserve that. He was a nice guy. And I think the thing, like I said, that was the most heartbreaking was that he's so sweet that he would never, ever, I don't know, he would never like profess love like that. And sorry, just clean up the line. There we go. Almost done already. This is amazing. This is amazing. Little crumbly, and how I said they're really dry, the red crumbled here, but I don't even mind it. I don't even hate it. I don't hate it. I love it. Okay, what other shades was I going to do? 3, 4, 7, 8, 13, 15. I was going to do some of the purple and some of this, but I already know what I'm doing with those, so let's get into that. But yeah, I don't know. I think, is that a horror story? I think that's pretty bad. I really think that's pretty bad. I was not cool with that. I was pretty, you know, defending my bestie, going, that wasn't very nice. Oh, I'm using this one a little bit in my inner corner, and I may use some of this in my inner corner. I need to brighten up my inner corner a little. I'll probably pull out my, where is it? My VE We Create, because you know I'm obsessed with this and I put it on every eye look now, but doing this first, getting a little bit of like metallic under my eye here. You know me and the metallic. Love it. More metallic, more metallic, more metallic. Yes, please. So far, this palette, I think I'm kind of obsessed. I think I'm going to pan this whole palette. I really think I'm going to use this palette up. I can't wait. I want to do another look with like these greens in here. These really cool green shades and like whatever that is. I don't know, but I love it. So I really want to try some of those. I'm going to do just a little bit of this really bright like royal purple. I just want to, right at the corner. And I'm not adding a lot of it. I just want a little bit. You can barely see it. It's really subtle, but sometimes you do these subtle little things like this and you're like, it adds something and you're like, I can't quite figure out what's going on there, but it looks really good. And you don't want to say, oh, I see a big line of purple there. That's what the blending is for. That's what the blending's about. You want to kind of blend it in. So I want a little bit of the purple over this, but not too much. There we go. I was going to do a cake liner with this, but I don't think I'm going to. I really don't think I'm going to. I think I want to keep it kind of like feathered out like this because I need to put the lashes on. This is going to be the hard part. How am I even going to? How? Ooh, how? How? And do I even want to do these? You know, I talk about this all the time. I'm like, do I still want to do this lash? I think I might still, I think I still want to do this lash. That's pretty cool. Let's do the top lashes first. So I'm going to do the Hell Bites, the red ones. Do I have my lash glue handy? Do I have my lash glue handy? Yes, I do. So yeah, that was my horror story, which is pretty sad. But, you know, horror in that, oh my God, to fly all the way. Okay, and he did fly from Detroit to California, by the way. This was not an easy flight. It was not a cheap flight. And then imagine being out there in the awkwardness, and then imagine having to fly all the way home another 6 hours going, yeah, that bitch didn't tell me there was another guy living there. And it was just a horrible way to find out. You know, I think he would have been heartbroken if he was in Detroit and she would have told him, hey, I met someone else and he's living with me. But the fact that she met someone else and he was living with her and Jamie showed up out there. I know I'm laughing, but it's awful. It's so awful. Oh, I'm going to throw my glasses on for a second. I want to see how this is looking. Ooh, nice. I love it. I think oh my God, I love this look. Wait until you see the accessories in the wig. But we have to get the lashes on and then we'll be done. And then you will see finished look. So if you feel compelled, don't feel like you have to. If you feel so compelled, tell me if you have any love horror stories or what you think, and what you think of all that in the comments below, because I think that was pretty terrible. And I was very upset because he was my, you know, he still is my best friend. We've been friends for 30 years. He's still my best friend. And I still continue to be horrified over that story. I will never not be mad about that happening to him. And it really messed him up with love for a while too. You know, it really screwed up his feelings about love and relationships, I think. And trust. And yeah, I am really having trouble with this lash. Okay, I'm going to stop for a second. I'm fighting with this lash. And I also forgot my mascara. I will be right back. Surprise! Okay, let's zoom out. There we go. This is an anti-Valentine's Day look. I went for that crazy, emo, angry club girl. Okay, anyway, so this is my anti-Valentine's Day look. I need to go change because this is not an anti-Valentine's Day hoodie. So I'm going to go change my clothes and do some fun photos, but oh my god, look at the lashes. I'm going to get right up in your face. So, sparkles, lashes. I think I'm in love with this palette. So that was the My Mind's Eye by the Collective Cosmetics. And there we go. Zoom back out again. So you can see this. And I love this. I can't wait to, I'm going to use this whole pan. I'm going to pan this. Prediction, I will pan this palette. I will use all of this. So this is my crazy emo girl, borderline Jeffree Star circa MySpace days look. Before all the problematicness. Anyway, but I love this. Oh my god. I love it. I hope you like it. This was so fun to do. Let me know if you want me to do more of these like extreme things, because this, you can tell this is what I like to do. This is just fun. Am I going out like this? No, I have nowhere to go today. I'm going to be creating more content. I'm going to be doing photos. I'm going to be doing videos. Blah, blah, blah. I am not going out. I mean, I might go out like this. It could be kind of fun. Maybe I'll scare the normies in town. Let's go scare the streets. If you like this, if you like goofy content, stupid stories about my life and my friends, please consider liking and subscribing. I love sharing all this stuff with you, and I love to have fun. You know, everyone's like, oh, how old are you, and this, that, and the other. I don't care. I'm having fun. I'm happy. You know, the people who judge you and are jerks to you are the people who are miserable. So just remember, when somebody's rude to you, they don't have a problem with you. Their problem is with themselves. And I just kind of send them off on their way and say, I pity you. I hope you find happiness somewhere in your life. This is happiness for me, being creative, being goofy, having fun, dressing like some kind of crazy emo goth doll. And no, I'll never outgrow this. You'll see me 85 years old doing this. I'll be like, I'm 85 and I'm recreating a makeup look. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Anyway, thank you to my collaborators, to Jamie and Real Lady Electrician and everyone in the group. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video, and lots more to come. Lots more fun stuff. Lots more wigs. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I have 2 giveaways going this week, so make sure you find the giveaways. One will be at the end of this video. Actually, I'll put 2 suggested videos, and they'll both be my giveaways. So go check those out. 2 opportunities to win. The drawings will be later this, they will all be next Monday. So next Monday, drawings for those 2, so you have all week to watch those videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye!